Better? Hello, Flora's Lava. I think this is probably okay. Yeah, we can get a little extra boost. Good. Good. Alright, start. Your name. Dad. They're basically a prog rock band. There isn't really any more bass in this game. There might be in combat, but this is what you get. But yeah, there's Dad. There's Dad. So we gotta talk to the king. You start out just standing in a field in front of the castle. You talk to the king. By pressing this button. Fate calls thee to bar evil's entry. Thou must seek the seal of the Dark Lord. The seal is guarded in the Gorky's shrine. Quickly, find the ancient sage, Kosama. And there you go. You're on your way. We're gonna retreat. Oh. This Zyrod might kill us. No. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's save on save 1. Here's the town. First town. This peaceful town is known as Garia. Hey, Kuiper. Welcome. What can I do for thee? Knife, armor, shield, feather. We're not interested in any of that yet. Those cost thousands of guilders. Heal. 120 guilders to get cured. So we're already at a disadvantage by taking that one hit from the Zyrod. Buy feathers, for they will aid thy travel. Collected fangs are proof of valor in battle. What shall I forge for ye, sir? Ye have no such thing. Do not pester me. Hey, real Texamosis. Our town requests 500 guilders as a simple donation. No way. Sorry, please leave. Knave, canst thou enter unbidden? And there we have it. So now we need to wander around near the first town. A thief! Alright, we got 300 guilders, which hopefully is enough to heal us. 160 guilders. There we go. In good shape. An evil merchant. Oh, hell yes. Look out, Dad just barely dodged out of the way. Evil merchants are very, very good to run into. So, this is one of the earliest games I know of with a, like, level up by usage system. Which is, the more damage you do in combat to the harder enemies, the more your experience bar goes up. We don't have enough money for a knife yet. We're currently unarmed, effectively. So we're just gonna wander back and forth, and run away from combat most of the time. Hell yeah, a Weasley Wimp. The fairy helps us, like, navigate and talk to people. Beats the hell out of me what a Gelthis is. Something I don't want to fight, though, because they deal a decent amount of damage, and they don't drop money. So, neither do the Weasley Wimps, but they're relatively easy, and they drop 2 fangs apiece. Which is good. We'll discuss fangs later on. Fangs are important because you basically need a certain number of fangs to progress in the game. And the game will try to trick you. It'll basically... Every town has a guy who will buy fangs for certain value. I'm gonna go back in and heal. $220. So where's the house? Where's the trickster's house? Is it this guy? No, that's the smith. I'll buy fangs at 50 guilders each. We never want to ever do that. Hey, Lurklove. Welcome. I think this is a good game, but I can imagine a lot of people would disagree. Unmutak. I think this is fine. We have a decent amount of gold, so we want to get the level up anyway. Whoop. My foe avoided the attack deftly. There's many versions of this game, as far as I know. This game is far, far, far more grindy than Phantasy Star. Far more grindy. The thing about this game compared to Phantasy Star, a merchant, Hawk, first become stronger, then thou can fight. We're gonna have to go to the gym, folks. We have to go to the gym before we can adventure. But, the thing about this game compared to Phantasy Star is Phantasy Star has, like, plot and other stuff. Phantasy Star has things other than grinding. This game is almost entirely grinding. It's like, grind, find the next place to go, grind, find the next place to go. It's based on an even earlier, it is an earlier game than the Master System. It was originally released on the PC-88. Solving mysteries. The only mystery in this game is, where do I go next in order to grind? Metal Dirt Monkey! Welcome. Oh, Oblivion, jeez. If your fame decreases, your journey will be long and weary. Which basically is that C number in the bottom right. If you, it's impossible to win the game if that goes negative. 2 mega plus battery. Yeah, this is a battery-backed game. Which is good.
I can hear strange music. It's really eerie here. I feel as if I'm in a strange world.
Praise be to A, Duke.
Metal Dirt Monkey, thank you for the subscription. 2 months. Thank you for the continued support. So each town you go to will give you a slight clue from the NPCs of where you need to go next. And then as you progress, you eventually get your second and then your third and fourth band members. Yeah, I saw that. There's like a little figure. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat bonus. This is a jackpot, by the way. This is the best encounter we can possibly get. I'll be saving the game. I'll be saving the game immediately after killing the merchant. Hey, Rhythm Song. Yeah. Oh, Iron Zoltan, welcome as well. Anyone else that I've missed? Welcome, one and all. So we got enough money to buy a knife. We're not going to buy a knife yet, though. There's a reason why we're not going to buy a knife. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to go about here. Save 2. You cannot. I think if you talk to the evil merchant, you take like 1 damage. You take 1 attack and leave. Stride the open plains where thou belong, says the merchant. We're doing something risky here, because I don't remember how this goes.
My God, that's fantastic.
Oh shit, Bill Bull, thank you for the raid. 11 people. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Oh shit, this is too good an opportunity. Great lions are great enemies to fight, so we're gonna fight them. No, we're gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna die. Retreat. Not strong enough to fight great lions yet. Yeah, welcome everyone. So this game, for everyone just joining, this is an RPG that was released for the Sega Master System, I believe prior to Phantasy Star 1. It's a very early RPG. It had a version on PC-88, I want to say, maybe MSX. This is a smithy. I had a problem with the master. I was fired. For 12,000 guilders, I'll go with thee. Hey, Stuckthread. Fred, everyone, welcome. Sod. Come back when thou hast more money. Okay, so I needed to know how much that cost, because we don't want to buy a knife until we can get that guy. So we're going to load our save back at the old town. And we'll head over there once we have the $12,000, which should be another 4 merchant fights, I think. And the reason that we don't want to... the reason we want to go get that guy first before we get a knife is that once you get a weapon, your weapons have a limited number of attacks. And each attack costs a percentage of the weapon's a percentage of the weapon's durability, which costs the same percentage of the weapon's original cost to repair. So as soon as you get a weapon, if you don't have the blacksmith in your party, you start hemorrhaging money. Every attack that you do costs money. So in order to avoid that, you want to get the blacksmith first. You can speed up your grinding a little bit if you get a knife and you, like... If your knife gets down to its last, like, piece of durability right as you get the smith, then you're good. But otherwise, like, if you ever have to repair it, it's just, you're just wasting money for nothing. We can switch to the FM now that I've got the sound stuff sorted out. There's one thing about the FM that I don't like as much is the sound effects. I think the sound effects are better in the PSG version. Yeah, you basically, like, you can sell fangs for early cash, but you will have to grind up that many fangs again anyway. So it's like either wait and grind more cash or never sell fangs, or like never sell fangs and grind more cash, or grind fangs later when you need them. And because you need so many of them, I just prefer never to sell them. You also only have the option to sell all of your fangs at once. Hoshigami, isn't that, that's a PlayStation game, right? Am I right? Hoshigami, Ruining or Running Blue Earth, something like that? Something Blue Earth? Yeah. A friend of mine who did, a playthrough of Tactics Ogre was gonna play that, and he was like, yeah, I looked into how long it would take to finish, even if I cheated like crazy, and it was so long, I don't want to do it. Oh, interesting. DS version. Hell yeah. Good level up sound. Okay. Our health back. But yeah, early example of equipment durability. Hold on, we'll check out the FM sound. Let's check out FM. I thought the FM thing might have been like screwy, and that's why it was. Well, what am I doing? C. There we go. Options. YM2413. I thought it might have been the Yeah, there we go. Weird. I'm getting really weird distortion on the CRT here. That's strange. Like bad horizontal sync. Whatever. There we go. Let's listen to the best music in the game. Is that coming through on stream? That weird, like... Huh. I guess it's just not coming through on capture. How strange. There's like really bad horizontal wavering. How strange. Yeah, this is the best music in the game. Hasten thee, I await news of thy success. There we go. More music, more sound. It's like a particularly long song too, for the context in which it plays. Be not scared. Art thou to crush evil? Gelfis. We could fight Gelfis now, probably. See, the sound effects in FM are just weak. Stride the open plains where thou belong. What that hint? So the merchants, travelers, and monks are supposed to give you hints. What that hint is supposed to be is to tell you to stay away from forests and mountains because there's more dangerous creatures there. Hell yes. 1 of 4. Yeah, this game had a really good physical map as well. Very nice goodies for this game, for a console RPG. In both, well, at least in North America and Japan. I don't know elsewhere. I want to show off something, but I don't know if I can do it properly. Yeah, I think because this game came out before Phantasy Star 1, it didn't get a lot of attention. It was one of the games that existed before, and it was games that came out after Phantasy Star 1 that drew attention to Sega. So I'm going to go into the mountains. There we go, a Yojuho. So now this guy's attack sound should be different because he's stronger. It's just this, noise sound. But now let's reset and go back to PSG. Options. YM2413 off. Start. So we're going to go back to PSG. I want to show this off because I think it's really cool. The attack sounds of the enemies and how they differ. Just get into another mountain fight here. That's another Yojuho. It's got this meaty bassy sound on PSG. It's just this really meaty, dirty sound. It's really good. Hey, Night Sprites, welcome. I'm dying on purpose here. Except Dad is dodging all the time here. Dad, thou hast failed in thy quest. So the way you would choose the music chip with a real cart is you would play it in a Sega Mark III. You'd play it in a Sega Mark III with an FM chip, or not. The North American and European and Australian units did not have FM chips in them. The Master System was incapable of playing FM. I haven't the heart to tell Sharpie that that if he wanted to be North American only, he wouldn't be able to use FM. But yeah, I think since this came from a I think since this came originally from like a PC-88 or a MSX version that was like ported over and then enhanced, I think the music kind of fits better. The PSG stuff has more care in its creation than the FM stuff, which I think was probably created for the Mark III. So it's how it originally like probably sounded. Hey, Sharpie. Yeah, the Mega EverDrive is what allows it, which is I'm thankful for it. I think it's a really cool feature. The original Powerbase converter would not have allowed YM2413 either, though, because the Mega Drive uses the YM2612 chip, which is incompatible with the instruction set for the YM2413, which is the Mark III chip. So the way this works is the Mega EverDrive X7 has an FPGA which runs FPGA simulation of the 2413, as I understand it. I could be wrong about that. But it allows you to simulate the Master System's components. The Genesis itself, though, only has the Zilog Z80, which is used for PSG sound. So if you were using a Powerbase converter, you'd only have access to the Z80. A Zyrod, I think we can take one of these now. They'll give good XP. They do a ton of damage though, so like missing 2 attacks, we could lose. There we go. And they give you 4 fangs. They're not at all efficient to fight, except for experience. Like we'd lose 400 guilders fighting them. But since most of these enemies, the knife would only change their it would only change them by like 1 attack at most. Most enemies would still take the same number of attacks. It's not really worth it to get the knife yet. Because we'd be losing money and dipping into our merchant funds. You can fight these merchants for money, but they only give like 500 and they make your reputation go down. So like other merchants, travelers will attack you on sight and you cannot win the game. Hell yeah, another evil merchant. This is 2 out of 4. They're kind of a rare spawn, but 2 hits and you get 2,000 guilders. Easy money. Heal Dad. Yeah, that's one thing this is missing is like one of those like PC98 background, like PC98 border graphics. The background paintings for the like encounters I think are really cool. There's a lot of them, too. There's a lot, Uh-oh. Did I save after that merchant fight? I sure hope I did. Okay. One attack. Yeah. Oh, perfect. I have one hit. One hit, let's just save it right now. Oh, it takes a long time to get the first companion. We're gonna get, we're gonna get our first, we're gonna get the blacksmith first. We're gonna get, first, I think we're gonna get the first legendary weapon first. We're gonna get the, spell. We're going to get armor and weapons. Takes a long time. I wasn't kidding when, like, I said most of this game is going to be grinding. And, like, just in this first area, too. Yeah, like the lower section will have 4 characters in it eventually. I shouldn't be fighting Delphish. Delphises. They're not worth it. They give what, 3 fangs? Yeah, 3 fangs, and they did like 3/4 of my life. How much damage did they do? They did 460 guilders worth of damage. If thy fame decreases, thy quest will be long and weary. There's another reason why we need to have our fame, which is the, like, C number down there. This is a terrible idea, but I need the experience. The reason we need fame is that killing certain monsters decreases your fame. And you need to kill all of the monsters in the game. Well, certain bosses. Killing certain bosses lowers your fame. And so you have to kill all these bosses to get all of the, like, top-end equipment. And without the top-end equipment, you can't win. So we're just gonna do this. It's fine. Oh, hey. I have a cup of water here. Hell yeah. I think there's only 3 things that prevent you from winning the game. One of them is getting negative, negative fame. The second is, I mean, basically, wow, I'm having trouble speaking. But yes, you killed the boss. Shame on you. Exactly that. If you get negative fame, you can't win because you can't get your fame back up once it goes negative. I think it might be a bug, but it's hard to say. Okay, we spent so much money. We spent so much money healing. We no longer have enough money to buy the blacksmith. But let's save. Because we're very close. We need only kill a few more creatures. Oh yeah. The amount of damage we do is going to go up. It's going to start skyrocketing once we get weapons, the blacksmith once our level's higher. Okay, this will give us enough money. We'll save on 1. And then we'll set out on our perilous journey. Now, normally part of the game would be, like, actually exploring these areas to figure out where to go, to a certain extent. I would really like to fight that great lion, but I can't. Getting a lot of... enemies. But fortunately, your ability to retreat is very high. So we want this guy. This is a smithy. I had a problem with the master. I was fired. For 12,000 guilders, I'll go with thee. Yes. I shall journey with Dad. Wait thee here. My brother forged some fine weapons for Dad and thee. Take care on thy quest. Done. So check it out. Status. Items. We got a blacksmith. He's in our bag. So now that we have the blacksmith, we can kind of work our way back. I can fight an Unmutak. Yeah, big bag. We're gonna fit lots of stuff in our inventory. A little less on her. He had a problem with his former master. He was too small. He could only forge nails. Did I get lost? I might have gotten lost. I think I got lost. I think I need to go up here. Yep. Whoops. We're fighting on our way back. Fighting on our way back so that we're not just wasting all these encounters. We might have to, despite the fact that I say I don't like to do it, we might have to sell fangs at some point. Because we're getting just fang drop enemies. It's the one time when you're when you kind of want to, when you think about selling fangs. It's like, all right, you're back. All you've got is fangs. So if you run out of money, you sell your fangs so that you can heal. Fight more stuff that'll give you money. Heal. Yeah, see, I can't heal. I can't heal until I fight more. And fighting is potentially deadly. Or we could just fight stuff that only gives fangs. So, we'll see where we end up. Hopefully we get a merchant and our problems are solved. But, that might not be the case.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Keister Soze, thank you for the follow. Oh, Zyrod. Run. Alright, we we have enough to heal now, I think. Now, if you could figure out how to manipulate the RNG in this game into giving you merchant encounters every time, it would be an incredibly quick speedrun. Or not merchants, evil merchants. First become stronger, then thou can fight. Ugh. Why am I getting like... Thou art surrounded. Oh right, sometimes you can never run from a fight, and there's just no way to know. We'll just fight this guy. Get a couple dodges in there. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough money to heal. Need to hope for a merchant. Thief? Not quite enough. I can one-shot thieves now. That's good. Oh, we're gonna have to sell fangs. Damn it. One more fight. Maybe it'll be a merchant. The worst is when you get surrounded by an enemy that does a lot of damage and gives you like very little stuff back. The Zyrod. Or like this. Oh, I'm dead anyway. So, oh, I'm not dead. We'll have to sell. We'll have to sell fangs. So. Damn it. Plus side is, I had enough fangs that I should be able to afford to heal and to get the knife, which will speed things up. Knife. Yes. So we got the knife now. See, it doesn't turn a Weasley Wimp into a one-hit enemy. It's still 2 hits. So like, yeah, the progression in this game is kind of odd. I might have enough. I wonder. I might have enough. Might be powerful enough now to go to the second grinding spot. Let's give it a try. Basically, the question is... Oh no, beasties are bad. They give, like, really bad stuff. The question is whether I can fight a great lion or not. And if I can, then great lions are more common and more valuable than evil merchants. When you're in their zone. So, go over here. Down here. This is the other town. We'll save on slot 2. Okay, here's a great lion. Let's see if we can fight it. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We can fight great lions now. 3,000 Guilders and 5 Fangs. They're the best enemy in the game at this stage for that. Where's the healer? Yeah, so we're good to save on 1 now. Oh, hey, and an evil merchant as well. Still 2 hits. Still worth saving. And then what's the next bit I need to do? We'll check this town for hints. Venture not alone in the woods to the southwest. No. Is this the... No. There are 9 towns in this earthly plane. When Tararan's army came, 1 town was lost. This guy. Armor. 5,000 Guilders. Hell yes. Armored Dad. Welcome to Auroch, center of Marula's domain. There we go. That's everything. We've got Great Lions, so now we can fight Great Lions. Armor doesn't do very much. Armor doesn't help much. Back and heal. Heal, Dad, yes. Oh, the other thing. This prompt always amuses me. Buy herbs. Is 2,000 Guilders too steep? Which one's gonna buy the herbs? We didn't buy the herbs just yet. Herbs are costly and, yeah, that's the one, Mortis. Well, I don't think it's the only one, but it's one of them. Let's see if we can take out a beastie. I think beasties are bad for everything but experience. Like, they give you, like, 1 fang or something. Oh, they give you 8 fangs. They're good for fangs. Welcome, warriors. How fare thee on thy sojourn? Haven't ye enough fangs? Bring some more next time. There you go. Logistical problems with ramen delivery. I've had noodle soup delivery before, and it was pretty good. They had like a big plastic bowl. It worked out pretty well. We're gonna retreat from this. No, we're gonna die. Oh, we made it out. Very good. Wish I had some noodle soup. That sounds good. Right, we took like $1,000 worth of damage or something. $600 worth of damage. Oh no. So these guys, I don't know if you notice where the health bar is for this guy. All the way on the right. So black monks drop power orbs if you kill them. You can only have 1 power orb at a time. They're only dropped by black monks. And Black monks are the second most difficult enemy in the game next to the last boss. Fortunately, I believe you're guaranteed to be able to run from them. You can talk to them too, and they'll like chide you and then damage you and leave. And they do a lot of damage too. This is what we want. We want great lions. Five fangs, 3,000 guilders. Eventually, we want to get a shield as well. 6,000 guilders. We'll get that in a little bit. It might not be obvious, but movement in this game is very strange. It's like... Alright, here, let me see if I can make this audible. Sometimes it just eats inputs. So, like... It'll read the input if you press up and wait, but there's only certain parts of the cycle that'll accept the input. There's no concept of waiting in this game. Hello, Bateshole. How are you? Yeah, there's no like wait in this. It's effectively movement is turn-based. Either you move a square or you don't. Shield. Wait, sword. Yes. Upgrade. Maybe we'll do more damage now. Got him. I love the monster graphics in this. I think they're like... The monsters in this, I think, are possibly one of the, like, most creative looking. Like, the designs. Because they're not just ripping off, like, Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. They're actually, like, made a lot of unique stuff, as far as I can tell. It doesn't appear to be, like, strict mythological stuff. Yeah, dads. Let's see what happens when we talk to these guys. Art thou the renowned dad? Something. And then he takes, like, half your health off. Hey, Bill. Welcome back. I like this game. It's real simple. Oh, I might die. No, look out. Dad just barely dodged out of the way. Okay, I died. Dad, thou hast failed in thy quest. I like this game a lot because it's very simple. There's not much to it. You just kill stuff, you get more powerful. You go to places, you look around. A smag. Look at this design. Isn't that cool? Where else did you see something like this? Very unique designs in this game. I like that he's wearing a little shirt, like a little spandex shirt. Whoop. Go, Dad. Get him. 14 fangs. Look at that. Let's go heal, because he almost killed us. Be not scared. Art thou to crush evil? What do these things give? These things give, like, one fang or something, right? I think they suck. I have 6 fangs. It's not bad. It's not... It's no great lion, though. Yeah, basically, you just wander around fighting monsters. Oh, thank you, Mortis. Art thou the renowned dad? Thou know'st not thine own strength. That's what the black monk says. The renowned dad. And then he just wails on you for half your health. We need 6,000 for a shield. It is Dad Space. That is Dad Space. That is the official name. It expects a 4-letter name. Almost leveled up. Thieves are like the... Oh, hell yeah. Evil merchant. Can we kill an evil merchant in one shot? Yes, we can. We have achieved a new level of power. Like one more great lion and we'll be in good shape for oh, we can wipe out Weasley Wimps in one whack. Hello, Sinersha. Welcome. We're just... Oh, hell yeah. Fighting a, what was this thing? Sekisaig? That was a level up. Dad leveled up.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Timothy Lamp here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh yeah, Great Lion. This is gonna get us enough money to get the favorite level up sound, huh? Does some game use the compiled jingle for a level up sound? Because that would probably be mine. Love that compiled jingle. Alright, we got a shield now.
I can hear strange music. It's really eerie here. I feel as if I'm in a strange world.
Duke Doham Duke Dovik.
Floris Lava, thank you for the 3 months. Duke Dohan, Duke Dovik. Also, we've got a Shield, which is good. For anyone who wasn't here earlier, we also have a Pocket Blacksmith. Save it. Evil Merchant. Oh, this is good. Dohan. I think you mean Doku's son. Mask. Oh my lord. That mask is more expensive than I thought. Seki Saig. So I think it's either 100 or 200 or 250 fangs that you need to please this castle man down here. The number of lions. I'll trade you 5 lions for this mask. Save 1. Okay. Oh yeah, the Fallout mask. The Fallout mask is the one with the that came with the bag that everybody hates, right? And then the mask grows mold in it. I forgot something important. Okay, so these little villages are special areas. I am the sage Kosama. The seal of the Dark Lord, is it? The seal is guarded by General Tararin. To reach Tararin, thou will require 3 companions. These 3 of ancient lineage can help thee. They do not realize their own power. Hearken, awake giant. One is in a town which prays to the god of the sea. And so, that gives us our first spell.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Rubber Kitty, thank you for the follow. That is from Dark Secrets of Africa, a Windows 98 game.
Terminator 100 bonus 10 di hook. It was researching whether or not we had reports of bot rotation at the pivot joint while extending the flaps. Maintenance guys in this case from Mexico write hilarious shit inadvertently all the time. In this case they said when the flaps were extended, there were weird noises and stranger vibrations.
Baseball, thank you for the 110 Terminator bits. I forgot I had set that as the normal voice. That is Legacy Italian. Text to speech. Legacy Italian, folks. Weird noises and stranger vibrations. I can set it back. I can set it back to Joey. Hold on. Unless anyone else wants to hear weird Legacy Italian. Oh man, does anyone else have the incredibly awful, like, mobile search on desktop for, Google now? I really can't stand it. Terminator bits. Thank you, Mortis. Flyraptor, welcome. Joey. We'll use Joey. Joey's a good standard. Yeah, that's okay. I was kind of mumbling. Okay, it's back to Joey. Text-to-speech is back to Joey. I will turn it down slightly since everybody's talking about how loud the music is. Alright, that should be better. I turned it down almost an imperceptibly small amount. Okay, where was I? Right. I need to find the town that worships the sea. Need to find it. A terrible storm is raging. Bless you, Sinner. 55 bits. Thank you. I'm sure we'll see another Galphus, and I will point it out. So don't worry. Don't worry, Cyraptor. You will not have missed out. Preparated. Yeah, that'll happen. This is Cadia. We honor the god of the sea. Whoops. Do I have the spell yet? This is Cadia. We honor the god of the sea. I kind of forget how you use the Zac Gelphus Nelkus. Many of us have fallen to the minions of evil. If thy fame is small, villages may refuse thee. My brother forged some fine weapons for Dad, and thee take care on thy quest. Our town requests 500 guilders as a simple donation. Yes. To get a ship, thou must first defeat the knight who lives in the southern woods. We'll find out about that knight soon. Do I not have Awake Giant somehow? Hast thou found the helm in the cave? He said hearken Awake Giant. Do I not have the spell? Oh, right. You can't get the guy until you do the thing. You need to get the thing from the castle. It takes a lot of fangs first, I think. $120 character long passwords. Writing a Gazalia now. One fangs. Welcome, warriors. How fare thee on thy sojourn? Haven't ye enough fangs? Bring some more next time. It's at least 200 fangs. Ooh, great lion. Fantastic. Oh. See the screenshot. Good lord. I guess they're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna write out the memory block here. And then write an equal length hash of it. For verification purposes. Hey, we got enough for the mask, but we're not gonna buy it. Yet. So here's the thing. If I hadn't sold my fangs before... if I hadn't sold my fangs before... I would have over 200 now. That's why I didn't want to sell them, but whatever. Fine, we can grind. This evening's about grinding. Oh, you know what? I have the console thing turned up. That's why this is so loud. That should be here. Oh, interesting. .260 character long transfer code. Interesting. I'm gonna run away from the Black Monk so he doesn't kill us. Yeah, what's the longest video game password ever used? Oh yeah, look how much fucking money we got. 150 fangs. Probably worth checking the castle again. Man, they're just throwing all the fucking great lions at us now. Which is great. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. We can't fight these yet. We will be fighting a lot of Lifants later, though. The thing with the Lifants is they have a chance, a small chance, to drop an iron. Oh, there's a Gelfus. There's a Gelfus. Cyraptor. Gelfus is here. So, what I'm confused about is... Yeah, Sage Kasama. Hearken Awake Giant. Once he says Hearken Awake Giant, you're supposed to get the spell. But I guess maybe you can't use the spell without the sword? Some more fangs. Whoops. And when you use the fangs at the castle, the king takes the fangs. So it's not like you have to do the grinding again later. Old basic type-in programs were just passwords to access the game. I don't think that counts, Bill. Because then technically you're just paying programmers these days to write the passwords for you. Millions of lines of password. This game has a fairly high encounter rate. Which is the thing. It's fortunate that, like, so fangs are proof of your valor in battle. So you prove to the king that you're, like, a strong man, strong guy. Mask. We're gonna buy the mask now. The caverns will be less perilous. There's a cavern nearby that we're gonna have to go to eventually. We might as well do it now. They're like, yeah, ground up Zyrod. Ground Zyrod fangs makes your rod hard. It's good for your rod. Damn, smags are kind of tough. I need to stock up on herbs. But I'm also almost at 200 fangs. If I can get the sword before I go to the cave, it'd be better. Hey, MP83. Welcome. 4 a.m. Good lord. Merchants don't drop fangs. Hast thou collected 300 fangs? It's 300. Cyraptor's children. Cyraptor's kids are watching. Please behave, everyone. Cyraptor, please place a piece of paper or a post-it note over the right-hand side of the stream. Yes! It was indeed. I think it was on PC-88, MSX, NES, maybe? The NES didn't have a battery backup. Okay, we're in the cave. There's a thief in the cave. What the fuck am I fighting? I probably want to run from all of the encounters. Many thieves in this cave. Look out! Ed just barely dodged out of the way. Eventually, we're about a little over halfway there. Ah, a chest. Dad takes 100 fangs from the treasure chest. There we go. We have collected 300 fangs, as hinted at. Now, if you play this, or if you go to the cave, sorry, it's not a cave, it's a monument. A Rokank. Aren't they adorable? Like a little Charmander guy. No, Gazalea. You're not worth fighting. Fuck off. I have to fight it because once an enemy surrounds you once, it's very likely they will be able to do so a second time. I just realized I made like a fatal mistake coming to this cave. I forgot to buy herbs first. But, yeah, like a weird meatball. If you don't have the mask before you come to the cave, you can only see, I think, the square that you're in, maybe? Maybe the square's immediately around you. And alright, you can only see the square you're in. Something illegible is written here. The mask expands it to 3x3, and then I think you get something later that expands it to 4x4. Retreats. Damn it. It's an extra hit. Hey, Earl of Chesterwick. Welcome. Yeah. This is one of my favorite games on the SMS as well. I played a lot of it. There's this, Phantasy Star, Rastan. I had a lot of other games that I played on SMS, but those were my favorites, I think. The most fun ones to play now, many years later.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Earl of Chesterwick, thank you for the follow. Here we go. An ancient helm. Now we can read the writing in the caverns. Fantastic. Now I gotta get out of the caverns. I think the exit is over to the left here. Surrounded. Fuck. Here's the exit. Where's the exit? It should be right here. I might have walked right past it. Ah. I'm gonna have to redo this segment. Probably. One bad retreat. Okay. Oh, this is dangerous. One bad retreat and I'll be dead. Yep. Probably dead. There's the exit. I'm probably gonna die now. Yep, dead. Ah, yeah, it should be. MSX and an MSX2 version. Small figure and a map. Okay. I'm gonna correct my grievous error. Which is, I forgot to buy any herbs before I went down there. fully stock on herbs. Alright, here's the thing. Is 2,000 guilders too steep? If I want to buy herbs, do I say yes or no? I'll say yes. Too steep. I don't want to pay that much. I bought herbs. I think it's 20 the max. I cannot sell ye more herbs. 20 is the max. So, herbs restore a little bit of health each. Oh yeah, if you use one, you can buy 5 more, I think. We'll try it. 14 fangs, look at that. Dead took the herbs. So yeah, you're right. I think we might be able to buy... Yeah, you can get 24. You can't buy more if you have 20. I hear there are 2 towns in Marula. Encounter rate is very high. Medallion of some kind. That's pretty cool. This game come out before or after Dragon Quest? Before or after Dragon Quest? Yeah, so it takes like $1,000 to heal your whole health, I guess. Okay, up. I guess I should do all the fights in the cave anyway. All the way up, get the fangs. I'm probably in development concurrently. Interesting. Kind of similar ideas all around the same time. Need that helmet, which is in the bottom right of the cave. Yeah, 86. So, these games would have been in development around the same time. I'm guessing they're like first wave RPGs following first wave JRPGs following like Panorama Toe and Dragon Slayer. I guess I'm just gonna attack these guys. Hey, Felly. Welcome. Welcome. Although I read an article that apparently Phantasy Star 1 was developed in 4 months. So it's very possible this game, if it came out later, if the computer versions, the first versions of this came out later, that'd be interesting. I wonder if Dragon Quest affected their development at all. If they were influenced by it. Okay, yeah, Xanadu. After Xanadu. Am I gonna be able to kill this guy? I gotta get... Gotta retreat. Oh, I might be dead. I think I'm dead. Nope. Can't heal in battle in this, by the way. Play the Saturn version, Mortis. Play Saturn version in Saturn mode. That's my recommendation. I think you probably know enough Japanese to be able to play it. I'm still a ways off. Man, you know what else I might boot up at some point is Saturn Dragon Slayer. I'm gonna play some of that. The Saturn versions are great, like the added graphics and stuff. This, and then I need to go... Wait, shit. I'm lost again. I'm lost again. I have a lot of... This cave is, like, tiny, but it's hard to figure out. Maybe down here.
I can hear strange music. It's really eerie here. I feel as if I'm in a strange world.
Timothy Lampier, thank you for the Tier 1 subscription. Enjoy your emotes and your donut. And welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. I might be lost again. We accept you. How does that go? There's the level up sound, Sinertia. Where are you, Sinertia? There was the level up. I'm gonna have so many fangs when I'm done with this. It's so funny, like... If you look at a map of this cave, it's like this teensy little thing that's incredibly easy to navigate. And here I am, like... fucking lost. That little, like, darkness thing does a number on you if you don't, like... If you're not memorizing the thing, It'll really mess you up. Dad's taking a lot of herbs. This encounter rate, good lord, come on. One more level and I think I'll be able to one-shot Gelfis. Okay, up here, straight over, down, and then left again should take me to the exit. These guys give 16 fangs, which is very good. I need the helmet, though. What I need to do is I need to get out of the cave and save it. Because I have the fangs. I have sufficient fangs. So I'll get the fangs, get out of the cave, go get the sword. I think it's the sword. No. I know where I am now. I know where I am now, at least. And I'm close to the exit. If I just follow the right wall, I should be okay. This game's encounter rate. You know, I should have started a timer for this. I guess I still could. I'll do it for the next stream. This game is not a one-stream game. And Orin. Okay, I think I can still beat him in a damage race. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of the enemies in this are just damage races. So like, if you don't have enough health when you start fighting them, you're gonna die. There we go. Here's the exit. We'll go to the castle first. Now it might seem like money isn't important after a certain amount, but later on in the game, they give you a good reason to have money. Welcome, how fare thee on thy quest? Thou art truly worthy of the name warrior. Accept the axe of Iazon as reward. Seek elsewhere the arms of Iazon. Iris axe, such a fine blade. So we got Iris axe. I forgot it's an axe, not a sword. So Iris axe should give us a little edge in damage and a different attack sound. Ow. I can almost one-shot Great Lions now. The encounter rate hasn't calmed down since the cave. Heal. We do need that helmet eventually. But let's see if we can't get now that we have Iris Axe. Let's see if we can do the other thing. Which is, basically, we need to be able to cast a spell. Spell. What good will a spell do now? To awaken thy first companion, thou needst the sword of a warrior. Don't want to fight a smag. I'll probably stream for like, I don't know, maybe another hour or so. It's not gonna be a long stream tonight. I'm like kind of tired. For fuck's sake. I didn't want to actually have to fight anything. Find the mask of the beast before venturing into the caves. Hast thou found the helm in the cave? This is the part, I don't remember how you do this. You have to do something to use the spell Awake Giant. Oh, there we go. What dost thou desire of me? Spell. Which spell wilt thou cast? Awake, giant. I am Guy. I have waited long for thee. Here is one portion of the ancient scroll. Complete the scroll, and the location of the seal of the Dark Lord will be clear. Let us search for our second companion. She is said to be in a town to the far south. Alright, we got Guy. We got Guy kind of early as well. Usually when you get Guy, you're like a few levels ahead of him. Problem is, Guy has no, we got the mask as well. Guy has no items. So, like, here's the difference between Guy with nothing and fully equipped Dad. Full combat Dad. Hey, Final Technique, welcome. Yeah, this game seems to be relatively not very well known, just because it came out for all the different Japanese computer systems. I think only the SMS got a localization. But it's pretty good. It's very simple. It's a very straightforward, simple game. Sword. Oh no, wait. I want armor. Shield. Dead guy, bro, man. And then we need to get 4,000 gold for Guy to get a sword. We also need to level up Guy. Perfect. Great Lion is perfect for both of these things. So the way it works in combat is if your characters attack. It's like when Dad attacks, Dad takes damage. When Guy attacks, Guy can take damage. Later on, some enemies will use spells, which automatically damage every member of your party. Some enemies will put you to sleep to prevent you from using that character. If all of your party members are asleep, then you take automatic damage to everyone. I think the fairy is like a little helper. She's like the Dad retaliates with snore. She's like a little helper, like the Link to the Past fairy. Look out, Guy just barely dodged out of the way. After remembering that this game exists, I started naming characters in Japanese games that I play. I started naming them Guy. Okay, can Dad kill these things in one hit? Maybe. Or Rokank. No. A Gelfis. Guy can kill him in one, or Dad can kill him in one hit. Alright. So the safest strategy is to get to one-shot everything you can one-shot. And then if there's something you can't one-shot, but you can two-shot, you have the second character, you have the weaker character do the second shot, because they're more likely to be able to beat the enemy without taking any damage on the second round. So it builds up their strength without them taking a full hit every time. They'll still take hits sometimes, but it's less likely. So this we want to see, like... Whoops. That's not good. One more shot from Dad, and then Guy will hit him. I think as far as experience goes, you get experience based on the damage of your attack and not how much HP the enemy has left. There we go. An ancient helm, now we can read the writing in the caverns. Look out, Dad just barely dodged out of the way. So there's one message in this cave. We want to get Guy his special weapon as soon as possible as well, which is why we're doing all these fights and getting lots of fangs. Where is it? I thought it was up here somewhere. Yeah. Something written on the wall. Let's see. Help thy friends with Iazon's arms. Not very useful. go through this way, because I think this is a faster way back to the start. Maybe. Heal Dad. Heal Guy. Heal Dad again, just in case you run into a cave mantis. That box is empty. I think Guy should be able to one-shot a thief. Yeah. That's a dead end. This goes this way. Aren't they? I think the enemy designs in this are, like, incredibly more creative than many games that would follow. Like, it's not just cribbing D&D. It's actually, like, a lot of unique stuff. Weird noises and stranger vibrations. Alright, we're out. We're not done. We're not ready to face the night in the southern woods. The sacred nut and staff of earthquakes are valuable in combat. He's right about that. So, yeah, I was kind of reading it that way. I kind of go between reading it as vibrations of a stranger or vibrations which are stranger than the noises. Okay, so now we need to save. I'll show you all the night. Night that they mentioned in the southern woods. Oh, beasties are great for experience. Look at this. Oh, he didn't get any experience for that. Or that. Neither of those two hits. He got like 4 pixels of experience from the first hit, though. From that. Oh no. We're not gonna fight that guy. No! Oh, I don't want to fight a heap. Maybe I can take him now that I've got Dad. I mean, Guy. It's gonna be tough. I think if I can get him below Dad's health level, then I'll be guaranteed, almost guaranteed to win. Okay, here we go. No! This heap better have a lot of money. Fangs. 2 fangs. Look at that. What a heap. It's because the main character's name is expected to be entered as 4 characters, and the built-in characters don't have the extra space added. So here's the knight in the southern woods. It's a skeleton. It's a skeleton with a fuck ton of HP. And an incredible attack. What's even better about this? Oh, we'll just use Dad instead. Dad only does like 1 pixel of damage. So once again, we need to grind to make Guy more powerful because you can't heal in combat. Oh, Dad was killed by the beasts. He must be revived at the Village of Restoration. Oh, dead. Dad, thou hast failed in thy quest. Dead Dad. It's fine, though. We saved it. We saved the game. This is not a total loss. Hatzuar! For some reason, these enemies always reminded me of, like, a hamburger. Ten fangs. Fantastic. Oops. Went the wrong way. Smag here with the skin-tight spandex shirt. Fuck. God damn it, Guy. $14 fangs. A traveler. What wilt thou do? Talk. The sacred nut and staff of earthquakes are valuable in combat. Somewhere over here there should be a bridge. It's not going to be down here, though. I went too low. I need to go higher. Went the wrong way. Right. There's the bridge. Fortunately, we might have enough fangs to do the thing when we get there because the encounter rate is so off the charts high. Alright. High encounter rate. Here we are. Welcome, how fare thee on thy quest? Guy, dost noble blood flow in thy veins? A single mighty blow can remove the evil curse. Tauros sword, thou needst fear not the forest of curses. So now, Guy has the Tauros sword, armor and a shield. We've got the helm and the mask. Doing pretty good there. another town up here. I want to take a little detour to this town because welcome to Minos. How fare thy travels. Doesn't it? The Japanese cover rules. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of herbs. We're back over 20. Town requests 500 guilders as a simple donation. That's chump change. Wield the sword of Apatus Castle, and the curse of a knight will do no harm. He's fucking lying. By fangs? Hell no. I'm praying that our land will see peace. Face not alone the fearsome desert beasts. Welcome, what can I do for thee? Feather. Feather returns thee to the town of its origin when it hears the name. So we always want to have at least 2 feathers, I think. But we're just gonna buy a bunch of them. Hast thou been trained with the sword from the king in the village by the desert? That sounds good. Let's go get trained by the king in the village by the desert. Oh, a smag. Desert. There's the village. A black monk. What willst thou do? This hamlet is the swordsmith's village. What sort of sword shall we fashion thee? That will be 60,000 guilders. Thine eyes art bigger than thy purse. So there's that. You can increase your sword's power. A Eurixon! There's one more place we need to go. The Eurixon always kind of reminded me of, I think a Doberman. One of those, like, kind of muscular dogs that have the pointy tails that aren't too fluffy. We follow this river. Oh, yes! Gurals are awesome because they do, like, practically no damage. They have a ton of health and they give a lot of XP. They're not really much of a threat. I think they also give a ton of cash and fangs. Oh. They also look cool as fuck. I don't know if those are horns or like a weird hairstyle.
Striking. Terminator 100, Terminator 100, Terminator 100 bonus 30.
Wow, Timothy Lampier. Thank you very much for the 330 Terminator bits. I really appreciate the support. Save one. There's a cave here. A senpai! No. So, these are the bosses. Thy foe used a flame spell. Felly, yes, it is not bleed purple, but Terminator bits now. Yep. Senpai noticed me. Two-tailed fox, I think, is what this is meant to be. Which is, I think that is a mythological reference of some kind. Ah, this thing's nasty though. The way you have to deal with this is later on you can get orbs. And the orbs prevent enemies from using spells, so they can only attack normally. A Zorgamoira! Mountain enemies are extremely dangerous, which is why I saved it where I did. But there's also this town up here, so this is where we wanted to go. This town is known as Menos. Nope. Not selling fangs. We'll go around the outside edge of the town. The leaf ants of Arucus feed on sacred nuts. Heal. Heal. Be cautious. Slay a creature natives to the caves, and thou will gain ill repute. So that's them warning you about stuff. Thy worthiness to Aezon shows in your eyes. And they just sell normal stuff here. Our town requests 500 guilders as a simple donation. A staff found in Eratos will help thee kill the creatures guarding the armor of legend. But now, we have feathers and we can travel to Garia or Minos. So, what we want to do now is we want to stick around here, actually. Because of these guys. What's going on? Is your aunt's cat gonna claw somebody's face off? So basically now we need to level up Guy, and we need to power up our weapons. Oh, I should show off the desert creatures. Some of them are really fucking cool looking. Did that Gural give me 6,000 gold? 6,000 guilders? Also, shout out to this game for using guilders as a currency. It's pretty good. So many enemies.
Striking! Striking!
Terminator 100 bonus 10 weird noises thus
Basehole, thank you for the 110 Terminator bits. I would I would be concerned if a plane was making those noises. I would be seriously concerned. Hello, Trough of Luxury. Welcome. playing one of the few Master System RPGs released in North America, Miracle Warriors, or Haja no Fuin, Seal of the Dark Lord. Save. There's is it up here somewhere? Oh, there's a rock sag. Cyborg Hunter. A lock on the cavern entrance prevents entry. A frightful howling can be heard. A Bockrag. A Jaral. Look, it's a scorpion, but it's got an eye for a... Its only eyes are in its tail. Rouge-like. Look at the desert worm. How cool is that? It's got an eye on its tongue. Oh, I missed. Desert enemies are extremely dangerous. Dad was killed by the beast. He must be revived at the village of Restoration. Whoops. But yeah, what a cool game. A white monk. What wilt thou do? These guys are even more powerful than the black monks, but they're friendly. May fate protect you as you bring peace to our land. They heal you fully if you talk to them. Amazing. If you could, like, bring the white monk with you on your journey, it'd be incredibly useful. Oh! We might have enough. We might be powerful enough after Guy levels up the next time to do the skeleton. A snatcher. Snatchers are incredibly dangerous. You'll see why. If he does it. No, he's not going to do it, maybe. Wow, that was lucky. Snatchers can use the sleep spell, which can mean an instant game over if you get put to sleep and then subsequently don't wake up. Almost there. Dad's almost got that extra level. There we go. And Guy. I keep getting Dad and Guy confused. Where's the herbalist in this town? There we go. So I want to point out that if I hadn't gotten the blacksmith early on, I would have spent probably 25,000 guilders on... Put them in armor and cast a spell. What? Probably like 25,000 guilders in repair costs for my equipment. The top level stuff, the like legendary weapons, can be reduced to 0 and they become unusable, but I think they don't break. So like alright, here we go. We'll try that skeleton one more time now that we have the special weapon. If we get very good RNG, we might be able to do it. Oh shit, he can fucking one-shot a Zyrod. That's good. Here, heal. Save. A skeleton, what wilt thou do? So the problem is still, guy can take 3 hits, and the skeleton takes more than 3 hits. So the way you do the way you could do this is you would need to save scum this to get you would need to save scum it in order to get enough dodges that you hit the skeleton 2 additional times. But we're not going to do that. We're going to keep powering Guy up. And the way you power Guy up is by forging his sword and by fighting enough that he levels up. To awaken thy second companion, thou must put them in armor and cast a spell. And to get that armor, just to be clear, to get that armor, you need to fight cave beasts. And when you fight cave beasts, your reputation goes down. When your reputation goes down, the game can become unwinnable. If your reputation becomes negative. Yes. That is true, Morris. A snatcher. The enemy used magic to steal consciousness. Dad did not go to sleep. Guy did not go to sleep. If you get bad RNG on the sleep spell rolls, the enemy can just wreck you entirely. Like, game over from full health. I'm tempted to once again sell fangs just to, like, make the money grind go faster. Because it's so much money. But, like, it would only get me halfway there right now, I think. And I need to grind for levels anyway. So this is where we are. Just attacking smags. I do wish I'd run into a Gural, though. They're like... I think I would need to fight 8 Gurals to get enough money. Oops. Oh, I forgot to mention the damage bonus of weapons also goes down when they become, when they lose durability. Forgot to mention that. Can't catch a break with these enemies. I might be better off going back to Great Lion territory. Oh, it absolutely makes sense in terms of, like, real world. Like, oh, I gotta... Speaking of Mortis, if you're still watching, this is another one. If you try to cure someone who's already at full strength, if thy constitution were such, I wonder if they could stand it when you try to heal someone who's already at full. I don't know what that means. Oh shit, a great lion. Hell yeah. We're getting so many fangs already. Yes! Gural. The perfect enemy. I think even by the time you get to, like, end game enemies, these are still the, like, best risk-reward guys. One of them. They give you 24 fangs and 6,000 guilders, and they're not even, like, that dangerous. White monk. May fate protect you as you bring peace to our land. Full health. Where's my phone telling me I had some kind of alert? Captain Clever. 420 fangs. Hell yeah. I probably will end up selling my fangs again. Just to, like, speed things up. But I need like, I would need 800 fangs to do it, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I have enough fangs to do it in one go, and just hope that I run into more Gurals and Great Lions in between. Fantastic. The funniest thing about these guys is that they give you more fangs than the harder enemies that drop only fangs. And they give you more XP overall because they have high health. Secky sag. Hey, bull. Welcome. Juke Jonuts. Bill Cole. Oh yeah, Great Lion. I have like almost enough, I think. If I sell my fangs. Isn't Dad such a good name for like RPG characters? I like to think so. I like to think that Dad is a very good name. Allows for all kinds of awkward situations, especially if the plot of the game has like romance written in. Whoops. All right. Okay. Save. Now, do they ask for more? I didn't even check. Do they ask for more for Guy's weapon? Thine eyes are bigger than thy purse. Whoa. Yeah, right? That's what the king should say. The sacred nut and staff of earthquakes are valuable in combat. Can't get the staff of earthquakes yet, buddy. We need a boat to do that. If I sell my fangs, how close am I to getting this? Well, let's find out. Let's save. Find the Fang Hut guy. Is it this guy? No, he sells stuff. This guy. Yes. Hell yeah, it's enough. Look at that. It's just barely enough, but it's enough. This hamlet is a swordsmith's village. What sort of sword shall we fashion thee? Guy. That will be 60,000 guilders. Yes. We await news of thy journey. Be not reckless. So we got a 10-point increase in Guy's sword. It's not a very big increase for 60,000. Not a huge increase. Does a little bit more damage though. I do not base hole. I mean, probably no, not spelled like that. Ah. I think I just saved, right? Right? God, this encounter rate when I don't want encounters. Thank you, Earl of Chesterwick, for the luck. Enjoy your errands or wherever you must run to. Have a good evening. I will fight every battle because if you say, like, if you just fight every single fight and never run away from a single fight that you do, and then you have to, like, go back to town each time you need healing, and then you slowly get eventually to your destination, then you can say, like, oh yeah, the game doesn't have any grinding, you just take all the fights that you get into and it'll be fine. So here, yeah, if we get one dodge, and on the final turn, Guy gets to go first, we can beat him. Hey, final technique. Oh, Guy's dead. Take a death there. Since you can't... Once Guy dies, you can't win that fight. We can do it. If we get one miss, we can do it. The skeleton misses once. Oh. Alright. Whoops. I accidentally reset. Yeah, you gotta hit. Hit. He's gotta miss one of these. Oh. This is how you do this fight, by the way. The other option is grinding until guy has enough health. I think it's 2 or 3 more levels. Guy needs to have enough health to take an additional hit from the skeleton. There we go. There's a possibility of winning now. It all depends on whether guy goes first and hits. There we go. You win. Your foe had 4 fangs. That's the boss. Boss skeleton. And that grants you access to the southern continent, which has this. Thou needst to ship 30,000 guilders. Wilt thou pay? Yes. No, you won't. So you go. Now you have to grind money again. And we use magic to steal consciousness. Here's the thing. Even if one of your even if your characters don't fall asleep, you don't get a turn when they decide to use that attack. An Igara. Don't wake Daddy. Fangs, 3,000 guilders.
Striking! Striking!
Terminator 400 bonus 40. Give these bits to Dad.
Timothy Lampier, thank you for the 440 Terminator bits. I will give them directly to Dad. Hell yeah, here you go. Go. I can level my guys evenly now because I don't need... Now that the skeleton is gone, Guy isn't any better than Dad in any way. $6,000 guilders, 24 fangs. We're already back up to 132 fangs. If I remember correctly, this area has a better encounter table than the other ones, but you might run into Agamas here, which would be very bad. Kill that evil merchant. Hey, Boot Blackie. This is Miracle Warriors, yep. Fighting a Snatcher. Enemy used magic to steal consciousness. Oh no, Dad has been put to sleep. Guy did not go to sleep. Dad is still sleeping. Enemy used magic to steal consciousness. Oh no, Guy has been put to sleep. Thy foe used a flame spell. Dad is still sleeping. Guy is still sleeping. Still sleeping. Dad has awoken. Fortunately, Dad awoke in time to defeat the Snatcher. But yeah, this is pretty much the game. You wander around, you kill stuff. To awaken thy second companion, thou must put them in armor and cast a spell. You wander around, you kill stuff. The next thing that you need to progress costs a bunch of money. So you buy it after you've killed enough stuff. Sometimes you need to grind fangs instead of money. The stuff that you fight becomes more powerful. You become more powerful. The cost of the next thing you need to progress the plot becomes more powerful. And so on. Because experience is damage based. The more characters you have in your party, the slower you'll level up effectively, because each character needs to grind separately. Snatchers, very dangerous. I keep forgetting Guy is like slightly more powerful. The enemy used magic to steal consciousness. Oh no, Dad has been put to sleep. This game does have incredible enemy art and design. Like the designs of the characters in this are very, very good. I think the art overall is very good. But it's an old RPG. It's very simple. That's kind of how they were made. I think Movie Sonic is no more, even in the movies. Hello, Orange Otter Pop. Welcome. We're just killing some evil merchants. Killing some snatchers. Dad's taking some herbs. Oh, you want the characters from Graffiti Kingdom. They are in Graffiti Kingdom. At some point I will play Magic Pengle. That game looks much more boring than Graffiti Kingdom, so I've been kind of putting it on the back burner. It's very close to leveling up. 20 fangs, 3,000 guilders. Igaras aren't bad. Guy took the herbs. Hell yeah. Satisfying level up sound. Yeah, Magic Penguin seemed more like a turn-based kind of game. Oh wait, shit. I need to have Dad attack. I liked Graffiti Kingdom because it had there were far more unexpected situations you could get into with the animation system, because you could just run around. Cody was a pretty good monster. What is the fun in that? I want all my powerful monsters to look hideous. Oh no, Dad has been put to sleep. Dad has awoken. Oh. This is how this goes. If they choose to use sleep magic, best case scenario, you might lose your turn. I see. See, I'm a big fan of, like, want your monster to jump high? Straw it with a big old pair of creepy legs and then give it the, like, cutesy walk cycle. God damn it, Dad. So fucking close to leveling up. Yeah, see, I go the opposite direction. It's like... dog pants meme. Is it a dog wearing pants? Sounds like a pretty good meme. Unless the dog is, like, upset about the pants. Shit. Does this town have a healer? Since we, like, turned the healer into our... Okay, yeah. Guy was the healer in this town. Is this a dog with pants? I see. I can see how a great artist like me would need to spend more time being creative. A great artist. Yeah, second one. The first one would be like wearing a... Yeah, I was gonna say, it'd be like wearing... Oh, fuck, what is this? A koken. I don't think I can beat this. Tail, pants and tail is like is a difficult problem to solve. Hell yeah, Gural. Look out! Dad just barely dodged out of the way. What's great though is this will give me enough money to buy the boat. If thou needst a ship, 30,000 guilders, wilt thou pay? Yes. The ship Argo. With this, we sail to Eratos. There's the ship. It's also tiny. Oh, there's another cave there. A Hydra. Not the Hydra you're probably thinking. This guy has an advanced attack sound. Fuck! A Ruogek. Oh, I might be dead. Dead. That's one problem in this game, is that, like, you can occasionally get into a combat that it's impossible to escape from, and that you have no chance of winning. Okay. Got the ship. A Dagon! I find it interesting that they made Hydra and Dagon look the same. Here's an Agama. So these guys can use a flame spell, a sleep spell, and they do a ton of damage. But they give very good rewards. I think they give like 8,000 gold. Torif is the name of this town. Great storms rage around it. Which? What? Arios. Art thou the long-awaited miracle? Warriors? They also sell feathers here. So you can use feathers to return to any town that sells feathers, which you've visited before. Sorry, guy, I don't have enough money to heal you. There's a smith in most towns, which is where you would go to repair your stuff if you didn't buy the blacksmith early on. What happens if you try to donate when you don't have enough? Return after thou hast saved up some money. Thanks, man. Pretty much. He works for free now. We gave him 12,000 guilders. And he travels with us now and repairs all our stuff for free. An Ogek. I think these guys might just give fangs. Look out! Dad just barely dodged out of the way. "32 fangs. Now the problem here is I might not have enough health to save it. Might not have enough health to fight an enemy that gives money. Or I might get into a fight that I can't run from. Okay, here we go. An Agama. So if this guy doesn't use his spells, we should be able to kill him. He should give enough money to replenish our health and our herb stock. $5,000 guilders, 34 fangs. So not bad, not bad. 5,000 guilders should be enough to... Where's the... Okay, well, we can... Yes. I have heard of youths with crystals going to the Misty Caverns. Right. Youths with crystals. Heal. At this point, the game actually opens up quite a bit. Because there's a bunch of stuff you can do. Hey, Savage Quest Gaming. Welcome. This is a very good game. I like this game. It's very simple, but I think like it does things well with what it has and what it does. Turns out there's like 5 versions of this out there. There's the Master System version, there's an NES version, there's a PC-88 version, 2 MSX versions, one for the MSX and one for the MSX2. Good game though. Really, really interesting and unique monster designs. I think they were really good creatively on this game. The art. Yeah. Yeah, you can lose your shirt real easily in this game. It's also like a lot of grinding. A lot of grinding. We just got the ship. We got our first companion, we got the ship. Our goal now is to get the second companion, upgrade our main character's sword. Couple of things to do. Alright, I need to get more herbs. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna... I think I'm gonna wrap up for the evening. I want to keep it pretty short. Short stream. I need to make sure I get plenty of rest. But, save. That's short compared to my other streams. Chautauqua. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there, and they all have differently drawn graphics and stuff. Yeah, we have Torith on now, so we can go back here and get the good music before we for the exit screen. I will probably stream this again at some point during the week. Yeah, they'd be called Miracle Warriors if they got localized, and then the Japanese versions would be Seal of the Dark Lord. What is the Fuin no something? Come on, Jaime. is like, I knew it before, but now I can't. Oh, Haja no Fuin. Seal of the Dark Lord. Is the name in Japanese. Here's my chat window. That's the Japanese name. Alright. We want the good music. This is one of the... I think this is one of the best PSG songs on the Master System, period. In my opinion. Anyway. We have it saved. Let's wrap up.